Welcome to Level 1 Roshan, the show about Dota 2 stats and meta-analysis, brought to you by datDota and HighgroundTV. I'm your host, Margaret. On this episode, we're going to analyze and compare Hero Draft, StarLadder, and the Summit. For both StarLadder and the Summit, there was only one hero that was picked or banned in every single game. Brewmaster! Given his over 93% overall pick/ban rate in 6.82, this should come as no surprise. Not far behind in StarLadder, Skywrath Mage clocked in at an over 85% pick/ban rate. However, we noticed an over 20% decrease in pick/ban rate drop in the Summit Finals, most likely due to his much less successful win rate in StarLadder compared to 6.82. It would appear that Ogre Magi's pick/ban rate was successfully multicast, as we saw a gradual increase maxing out at a nice 97.4% at the end of the Summit. He received a hefty buff in 6.82 that may have aided in this. Some of the most notable changes were his increased armor and HP regen, and buff to his ultimate ability multicast, increasing his multicast chance and spread interval. The patch has seen him in a variety of roles, notably being played as a mid-hero by EG Sphere rather than his more typical role as a 4-position support. Another interesting trend, we saw a drastic 58.8% increase in ban/pick rate for Vengeful Spirit, who was picked up later in the patch in part due to the popularity of aura strats, as her damage aura scales extremely well in late game. Additionally, in patch 6.82, Vengeful Spirit's Wave of Terror ability's damage type was changed, from HP removal to pure damage, meaning it can now be used to cancel healing salves and blink daggers. Throughout StarLadder, at an almost 90% pick/ban rate, Razor was a bit more of a disturbance, but it looks like Razor was not raising as many enemies in the Summit, attaining a 34.2% pick/ban rate. Known for winning lanes in the early game, the community quickly learned to counter by rotating and punishing the pick effectively. And when going up against Evil Genius's Arteezy, just straight out banning, as Arteezy is very well known for playing Razor and had a 4-0 record during the current patch going into the finals, at an 18-2 all-time record, landing him at a 90% win rate. Next up, IO surfaces from whatever plane he was hiding in 6.82 to an almost 50% increase in pick/ban rate during StarLadder, as Fnatic's No Tail winds up with an over 77% all-time win rate with the hero. Additionally, IO is currently at a 9-0 pro play stat in 6.83. Note, No Tail has yet to pull out the hero in the current patch. From the date of this video, he's only had one match and his opponent banned IO. Now let's quickly go over the win percentage rates for each of the heroes. While Brewmaster may have had a 100% pick/ban rate, his win rate averaged at a 58.3%. Skywrath Mage locked in at a 43% average win rate, and Ogre Magi and Vengeful Spirit knocked Skywrath Mage down a bit with an over 50% average win rate. Razor's win rate skyrocketed by 56% from StarLadder to the Summit, and we should give credit where credit is due. A round of applause goes to S4, Super, and Bulba for going undefeated. Last but not least, IO had an over 15% win rate increase from 6.82 to StarLadder, but as players baited the pick and quickly countered him, he took an over 32% kick to the, well, we don't know what body parts a Wisp has, but wherever it hurts the most. After we see more 6.83 competitive matches, it'll be interesting to analyze the new metadata. As always, thanks for watching Level 1 Roshan. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the game.